Hola, 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 hola! Copying a line segment and copying an angle using construction techniques. So construction, we're going to use a compass and a straight edge. It can be a ruler, but I'm just showing you can do it. It doesn't have to be a ruler, just as long as you have a straight edge. Okay, so put that over there. We're going to copy that line segment. So basically, I want to make another line segment that's a little longer than this. So I'm going to make another line segment that's a little longer than that. Okay. My new point right here, that's A. This is going to be A prime. B prime is going to be somewhere around there. So you just have to take, this is a compass, point in the compass right there on A, on one end point. Your pencil is going to go right there on the last end point. So I'm going to make an arc. That arc should go right through the end of that. Okay, do not change the setting of the compass. Okay, now take the pointy end instead of there. Now it's going to go right there. This is going to be A prime, and I just have to swing an arc like that. That's A prime, B, B prime. We just copied that line segment. Okay, do it again. Know what I mean, Bert? Know what I mean? Okay, copy segment CD. So I can make another line segment longer than that one. Yep, it's longer. CD, pointing of the compass there on one endpoint, and the pencil is going to go right there on that endpoint. So I change this length. Take this compass setting and now put it right, the pointing of the compass right there on this endpoint. No. There you go. That's right on the endpoint. And swing an arc. That's all we need. This is going to be labeled C prime. This is going to be labeled D prime. Done. Okay. An angle. How do you copy an angle? We're going to take this angle and copy it using construction techniques. So I'm going to start with a side. I'm going to copy this side over here. I don't have to copy this angle, by the way. It's the angle we want to copy. The length of this doesn't matter. The length of that ray doesn't matter. So I just have to make another ray. Okay, so boom, 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 boom. So that ray, that's T. This is going to be T prime. Okay. So that's going to be my new angle right here. That's T prime. This ray right here, point P, could be anywhere I want along this right here. T to P. I can put P anywhere out here. Doesn't really matter. Okay. It's the angle measurement that we're worried about. So we're going to take compass setting, the pointing end of the compass right on the vertex. Nope. Kind of close. Nope. Kind of close. Doesn't work. Kind of close. Right there. Right exactly on the vertex. Swing an arc. Beep. Okay. There's my arc. Do not change the setting of the compass. If I happen to change the setting of the compass, whoops, I made a mistake. I got to go back and fix that. Pointing end back there. Adjust this so it matches that arc. There we go. Do not change the setting. Do not. Pointing in now on this point, T prime, and swing an arc. This arc has to be the same length as this arc. Okay, now we're good. So this is a little more than that arc, which is fine. Okay. Now, so this arc crosses the ray right there and right there. So I'm going to take my pointing of the compass. It does not matter which one because the pointy end is going on one end, the pencil is going on the other end. So I have to adjust the setting of the compass. That's good. And the pencil should go right there, not there yet, too much. It's right around there. That goes right through the intersection. Do not change the setting of the compass. Take the pointy end right there at that intersection. Beautiful. And I'm going to swing an arc. This is the only place we need to make an arc right there. That's all we need. That arc right there is fine. Okay. So where these two arcs intersect, that ray goes right through that intersection. We're going to do the same thing over here. Okay. We're going to do the same thing right there. So it goes from T through the intersection. Here it goes through T prime through that intersection. Boop. There we go. We have, there we go. We have that. A, T, G, P prime, and A over here somewhere. A prime, there you go. This angle is going to go to that angle. Make sure you have the hash marks. Beautiful. Boom. What if it's an obtuse angle? How do you do that one? The same way. Okay, I'm going to first, I'll take this ray right here. I'll put it, so I'm copying that ray. This will be where N is, N prime. Okay, so you have that ray. That's going to be a copy of that one. Now I have to make the arc first. So there we go. Pointing at the compass on N on the vertex, swing an arc. There's swinging the arc. Do that. Do not change the setting of the compass. Now I take the pointy end, put it right there, and then prime. Do the same thing. So this arc would not be enough. That's not as much as that arc. It has to be at least this much. As long as it just crosses there and it crosses there, that's good enough. Okay, so there, that's more. This is a half a circle, semicircle. That's going to be good. Okay, now we're going to take this and, can we see it right here? And right up there we go. I'm going to measure the distance from where this arc intersects the ray right there and right there. So those two spots, pointing the compass at one intersection of the arc, the other intersection right there. I have to take this pencil and move it out to right there. Not quite enough, too much, not enough, too much. There we go. Okay, good enough. Do not change the setting of the compass. Pointing in right there. Swing the arc. That's all I need. If you want to go do all this stuff, you can, but that's a waste of, you only need that intersection right there. Okay, so from N, it goes right through that intersection. We're going to do the same thing right here. From N prime, right through that intersection. Okay, from N prime, right through that intersection. Boom! So N prime, A's over here somewhere. D's over here somewhere, and put an arrow. Construction's done. We just need to put that arc is going to go to this one. Done. We just copied this angle right there. Copy an angle. Done. All right. There's that part. Next part. Now we're going to make some triangles using constructions. Construct triangle QRS using sides of A, B, and C. There's side A, that length is B, and that length is C. So I'm going to take side A and copy that first. So copy. Length A is from here to here, so copy that length. There's length A. Pointing the compass on this end. That's length A. Okay. So I have three sides. One side, two sides, three sides. This is the side A, whatever A is. Side B. Let me take side B. Side B is in Bubba. Side B, take pointing the compass there. Other end of the compass has to go right there. This end point of B. There we go. So without changing the setting of the compass, do not, whoops, oh man, I blew it. I gotta go back and fix this. So right, there we go. So B has to either, side B, I can either start from here and make an arc, or I can start from there. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna pick this one over here. So side B goes out to here somewhere. Okay, I'm not gonna make it cross that. If I do that, that's going to confuse me. I don't really want to cross that. So side B goes out here somewhere. So length B, Maybe it goes out to there, maybe it goes out to there, or there, or there, but the endpoint is going to be someplace on that arc. Okay, side C, take side C, pointing the compass right there. The other endpoint is too much, not enough. Whoop, too much, not enough. Right there. There we go. You take side C. B started from right here. That's going to be side A. That's going to be side B. Side C is over here. Pointing the compass right there on this endpoint. Side C is going to be somewhere along that arc. Okay, so side C has to end somewhere on this arc, and side B has to end somewhere on this arc, and that's a triangle. So how can it be a triangle if side C ends somewhere on this arc and somewhere in that arc? Well, there's only one spot, and that's right there. Okay, so side B, C goes to right there, and side B goes to right there. Zoot. Okay, so that's your side A, here's your side B, and that's your side C. Here is triangle ABC. Or sorry, it's length AB. It's going to be labeled QRS. You can put, doesn't matter where you put, but I'll put a Q there, capital R there, and a capital S right there. Done. What about here? This one. Construct triangle XYZ using sides XY, YZ, and angle Y. What? Okay, so let's start with, I'm going to copy XY first, side XY. So side XY, pointing the compass there. This pencil has to go right there through point Y. So, zoot, zoot. Come on. There we go. So X there and that. So that is going to be my X prime, and that's going to be my Y prime. Okay, that is length XY. Side YZ. Side YZ. I know YZ is going to be that length, but is it going to be right there, or maybe it's right there, or maybe it's right there, or maybe it's, I don't know where that is yet. So I can't do that yet, but I can take angle Y and copy it right there where Y prime is. So I have to copy angle Y right there at that vertex. So swing an arc, whoop. There's the arc. Do not change the setting of the compass. Take the pointing of the compass and stick it right there. Boop. Make an arc so it intersects like that. This arc has to be approximately the same as that arc. Okay. Good so far. Good so far. We want to take this arc and now measure the distance from there to there using your compass. Pointing in at one of the intersections. The other intersection is your pencil. Right about there. Nice. Take that distance. Same thing over here. I cannot do this, so I'm going to have to switch it over, put the pointy end right there. It's exactly on that point, and just swing an arc. There we go. That's all I need. Okay. If you want to do all that stuff, sure, go ahead. If you want to go more over here, sure, go for it. It's wasted stuff. It's gonna, to me, it's gonna be confusing. So I really didn't need to do all that. This is the only point that we need. Okay. Draw a line from X, Y right through that intersection, just like this one. So we're gonna, from Y right through that intersection. Boom. Okay. So there's our angle Y. Now we can take side YZ. Side YZ. Right about there. There we go. There's length YZ. I'm going to put Y is right there. Pointy end right there on Y prime. And point Z is going to be right there. So So now all I got to do, I know X prime is there, Y prime is there, Z prime is right there. I just have to join those two. Pew! Doink. Here is my triangle, X, Y, Z. X, Y, Z. Boom, boom, boom. It's done. Okay, and last one, construct triangle joke. Construct triangle JOK using sides JK, KB, and angle J. Okay, so let's start on straight. Okay, side JK. What do we got? We have side JK, we have KO and angle J. So angle J is going to match up with this endpoint J. So I'll do JK first, and then I'll copy angle J right there. Okay, so let's do JK. JK, putting in right there at J. Nerk. Putting in now right there. There's my J prime, K right there, K prime. Take angle J and copy angle J to right there, without the bean seam. Pointing on the compass right there, nope. Pointing the compass right, nope. Right there on the vertex. Okay, this does not intersect both sides of the angle, so I have to make that compass setting smaller. Swing an arc. Okay, so we have that. So I'm going to do that same thing from J over here to J prime. Do not change the setting of the compass. Here is the new J prime, so swing this arc. Beep. Okay, where is it? There it is. So now I want to measure the distance from this intersection to that intersection of the arc. Putting in right here, the other pencil is going to go right through there. Oh, not quite. A little less than right there. Okay, it has to go from right there. So I'm going to, from right there. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, here's my angle J. J is right. There's angle J. There's K prime. KO. I know KO has to go through there. So from K to O. Beep, 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 beep. There's like KO. From K, there's an arc. KO. So here, KO has to be the distance from there to there, because that's where it intersects that line segment. Boom. There's your O. Uh-oh. Maybe K can go right here. Maybe K can go right there. So I don't know, do I put an O there or do I put an O there? I wonder why people miss this. We got side angle. Oh, this is just a pain in my you know. Don't do that. Here, this is not a congruence conjecture, or you want to write it the other way. You are one. It's not a congruence conjecture, doesn't always work. Here's why. Some people are going to get that triangle. If you decide to put an O right there, go ahead, go for it. There's your triangle. Someone else is saying, I could do the same information, use the same information and put an O right there. And now you have this triangle. This triangle is not congruent to that triangle. There's why that does not always work. Okay? Does not always work. Don't use this. Instead of writing that, what are you going to write? You know from class not to write that. Bye-bye.